I fell on my face, hair up on my arm. I fell on my face, got up on my arm. I just let.
You don't know pain until you or someone in your vicinity has been maced with bare mace. What's poppin'? I'm Annabelle. I went to a juvenile prison at 14. The canon event of being in prison is getting maced. You haven't really been to prison unless you've tasted that fucking shit. Bitch, holy fuck. How is that legal? It actually might not be, because we did have to file a lawsuit against the prison. Y'all be like, don't do the crime unless you can do the time. And it's a bunch of teenagers getting sprayed the fuck down with mace. Hello? That's not normal. I never even heard of mace until I got to prison. Like, obviously, everyone knows what the fuck pepper spray is. And a lot of people like to... I don't know if they do it on purpose to be fucking ignorant or an asshole, but pepper spray and mace are not the same thing. At all. Oh my god. And it didn't take me being in prison long to see somebody get maced. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had just gotten there. Like, bitch, I'm brand new. And they're spraying people down. What the fuck? I'm like... I feel like this video is so stupid. I just so happen to be mentally ill, and what the fuck? You don't know pain until you or someone in your vicinity has been maced with bare mace. Hi, I'm Annabelle. I was in a juvenile prison at 14, and they maced us all the time. Like, all the time. Cruel and unusual punishment where? So when I first got there, it's the middle of July. It's nice outside. You know, we're allowed to go outside and hang out. And we're fenced in because I'm on the mental health cottage. So there's 2 cottages on the women's prison side, because it's an entire prison called Lincoln Hills Copper Lake School, right? So Lincoln Hills is the boys' side, Copper Lake is the girls' side. And on the girls' side, there's 2 cottages. A general pop cottage for, like, the regular people, and the mental health cottage for people like me who are a little fucked up in the head. So when I first got to prison, it didn't take me long to go from gen pop to the mental health cottage. That's my own fault. I asked to go there. They made it seem like it was like, we get extra snack time, we get this, we get that, we get special privilege. I'm like, what? Special privileges? Sign me up. So yeah, I went to the mental health cottage, and I think I was only there for like a week or 2, and we were playing outside, you know, in and out, because you're free to go from the day room to outside. It's not like a recess moment, you know. It's at your own leisure, which is nice. So, you know, they got the outside open. Maybe there's 1 or 2 girls outside, and then the rest of us are at the table shooting the shit, playing cards or whatever the fuck. And this one girl, she was always having a crisis. I swear to God. They would strap this girl to a board for hours. They would lock her in a room for hours. They would mace her all the time. But she would do it on purpose. Like, she liked it. She was crazy. She was so fucking crazy. So one day, this bitch, and also, like, when I say that, I mean that, like, with, like, love. Like, I love this girl, and I don't mean any disrespect. Like, she really was going through some shit. But, like, I gotta tell the stories about her. Because, like, bitch, what the fuck were you on? Some shit. I really hope she's doing good, though. I love her, and this is no disrespect, but that bitch one day was acting a fucking fool, bro. Acting a fool, screaming, fighting, kicking people. And now, with getting maced in prison, it's not like getting stopped by the police on the street and, like, they just, like, pull guns out and, like, start blasting in this bitch. Like, no, there's a protocol that they have to follow, which is actually really nice, and I do respect that. They're not just gonna fucking whip that shit out unless it's a fucking emergency, which is very, very rare. I don't think I've ever seen somebody get maced without a warning, with nothing. But they did threaten us. Like one time, these bitches were fighting outside, and they all, when people are fighting and there's a group of us like walking at once, or like we're all congregated, if that makes sense, we gotta we gotta lay on the ground. Like, bitch, get the fuck on the ground. You gotta lay on your stomach, cheek to the floor type shit. Don't give a fuck. And I'm super skinny, bro. So when I can't lay on my stomach because my hips are like my stomach is concaving because I'm malnutritioned, bitch. Like, I always have like I got my insure right here. So my stomach, like, my hips go farther than my stomach, you know what I'm saying? So if I lay on the ground on my stomach, my hips are touching the ground before my, like, most people have their stomach to cushion their hips. I don't have that, and I'm on the concrete, so that shit was hurting like a bitch, bro. And this motherfucker pointed the fucking mace at me and was like, get the fuck down on the ground now. And I was like, I'm getting road rash on my hips, help me. What the fuck? Like, I'll never forget how mean that was. Like, I want to cry right now thinking about it because I'm so sensitive. And, like, what did I do? Like, I'm saying, this bitch is acting crazy, acting a fool. And they let us go outside. They're like, all right, everybody, line it up and get the fuck outside. We about to fucking blow this bitch down. We about to air this bitch out for real, literally. Usually they put you in a cell, in a room, so they can close you in that motherfucker. Like, they're diabolical like that. I laugh a little bit because, damn, that's some crazy shit. Like, the evil parts of me admire it a little bit because I'm crazy. But as, like, somebody that experienced the abuse, like, damn, you really did us like that? Oh my god, I have mixed feelings about it. Like, you did, like, if you were trying to, like, be the worst human being ever, like, you did that. Yeah, they kicked us the fuck out. They had us all go outside, and they took her into one of the cells, and they fucking closed the door, and they opened the trap where they put your food. Now, you eat the food in the fucking main area, but if you got in trouble and you're in the hole, jail inside of a jail, what do y'all also know it as? Solitary confinement. Yeah, we call it the hole. Basically, they open the food trap and they fucking, is you finna calm down? No? Alright. And they blast that hoe. And they blast that hoe. And they empty the fucking can, literally, and they close the trap and they walk away. And then they watch you die on a camera. Like, there's a camera in the room, and they just sit there all in the booth, arms folded. And when they gas you, they have to have this riot gear on. It's part of the protocol type shit. So they're literally, like, masked the fuck up in the booth, just watching your ass have a fucking asthma attack, dead ass. So while this is all happening, all of us girls, like I said, were outside waiting it out, having a good time. That's fine by me. I like rec. And, you know, me and my girls were conspiring, and I'm asking them, like, hey, yo, like, so what the fuck is even mace? Like, what even is that? What's going on? What does it smell like? What is it, like, what is happening? What is happening? Why did they do that to her? Why is she in pain? Like, it's actually so scary. Like, it's funny a little bit, like, now that I'm an adult, like, I can laugh about stuff like this, but, like, when I talk about it, it's like, wow, like, that was really scary. Like, why would they do that? They gassed her. Oh my god, that's crazy. You don't have any de-escalation skills? That's embarrassing as fuck. Like, you're a grown man, and that's a little girl. Like, she's like 13. Ew! You're a fucking pathetic bitch. That's what the fuck I think of all of them. I don't give a fuck. Boys thought, like, they be throwing piss at the guards. They be throwing shit at the guards. They be jacking off on the windows. They be doing crazy shit. Mace them motherfuckers. Mace them animals. Those are some animals. Fucking mace them all. I don't give a fuck. But a majority of the time, it was used inappropriately, in my opinion, type shit. Because sometimes you gotta whip out the guns. Not the guns, but, like, the big guns. Hypothetically. Don't pull guns out. I can't even say shit like that, and, like, I'm so turned the fuck off by the country I live. Like, I can't even Because it is that deep. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. My frontal lobe is developing, and I just, like, I can't even say shit like that anymore. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes that shit do be necessary, but most of the time, it's a form of abuse. Duh. It's the easiest way to control people with pain. A lot of pain. So, like I said, I'm asking what the fuck it smells like. And these bitches, they know. They know this is, like, this is about to fuck my day up, okay? And they tell me, hey, let's come to the window, sniff the window, sniff the screen. Because obviously, like, when they gas that shit, like, these are small cottages. I don't know how to explain it, but, like, when they mace one of you, they mace all of you type shit. So they have me come to the window and smell it. Oh my god. It was indescribable. Like, it's like, it just burns. It just burns. Like, I don't even know. Like, you'd think it'd be like, it smell like spicy. But no, it's tasteless, odorless. You just start burning everywhere. So my entire face is lit the fuck up. And I'm like, yo. What the fuck's really going on? Like, I'm scared. I'm not having a good time anymore. And I'm just sitting there like, so they sprayed this they sprayed this fucking person, like, completely, and, like, I got, like, a scent of it in my eye, and I'm already through. So that let me know in that moment, I'm never that big and bold to be getting maced. Like, if there's ever a time where they're gonna threaten me with that shit, like, just know. Aye, Captain. No, for real, I don't play that. I don't play getting tased. I don't play getting shot. I don't play getting fucking maced, pepper sprayed. None of that. None of that. No, I don't play that. I don't play that. So, what's that called? There's a word for that when you learn a lesson. I've seen enough. I've seen what I had to see. I don't even gotta fuck around and find out for myself. Never did. Never got maced my entire prison stay. But I still got maced because other people got maced. So, but it's different. I'm not making, like, I'm not trying to make myself more important than them. Because, like, once again, like, they're getting their entire body, their face, they're getting hot boxed with mace, right? And then they sit in the booth, wait till you fucking die, and you're, like, laying there, like, help me, and then they fucking come and they grab you up, and they lock you in the shower. I can't make this up. So it's only on the mental health cottage, Wells, Ida B. Wells. And then, King's, that's the general pop cottage, so they didn't have the fucking shower cage. So, yeah. There's a cage in the shower, and they would strip you down. If you're not going to take your own clothes off, they're going to take your clothes off for you, and they throw you in the shower, and there's a lock on the shower. They lock you in the shower, and then they open up the curtain for the booth, and they watch you, and anyone walking past can see you butt-ass naked. There's men watching you, there's women watching you. Obviously, the water makes it burn more. Like, I don't know if, like, y'all are, like, putting two to two. It makes it go into places where it's not supposed to be. It burns a million times more, and it's essentially torture. Along with being fucking humiliated. They threw my friend Caitlin Soxy, they threw her in the shower, and they left her there butt naked for everyone to see, and they didn't care. They didn't fucking care. It's sick. It's disgusting. Nobody deserves that. I don't care. Because most of the people that are acting up are having mental health fucking crises. That's the fucking issue. Most of the people that are getting maced aren't getting maced because they're fighting, because they're doing anything dangerous. It's fucking disgusting. It's a cry for help. Really. So, yeah, they'd mace you, they would throw you in the shower, and bitch, good luck peeing for the next 3 days, because bitch, that shit's finna burn. Like a motherfucker. So, yeah. eventually there was a lawsuit that came about against the prison, and they invited anybody in the prison that experienced abuse. So me and a couple other girls were a part of the lawsuit. We filled out grievances, and since we were in prison while the court proceedings were taking place, our parents got to go to the court proceedings, and the conclusion of the lawsuit was that they need to stop being so abusive with macing people at any and every given fucking chance. They put you on a belt, so you know when you get arrested they put your hands behind your back, but there's other ways to arrest people and detain people, so to say. There's an option called the belt, where it's a chain around your body and then you're belted in the front, so you can't move your arms out at all. You're basically like this. And they would belt people and make them walk in chains anytime they were out of their cell, in your cell for 23 hours a day if you're in the hole. So, and I think they let you out when you shower, but you're locked in the shower, in the cage. And that also really sucks because the cage doesn't like come in and out. The cage is in there all the time. So when they're utilizing it, obviously like they lock you in there, but other than that, that's the shower. When everyone else like we all shower in the cage. Do you know how traumatic that is? To go through something like that and then have to be in that vulnerable state again, showering where you were locked in there. And like I'll never forget it. And like there's another shower, so you don't have to, but nobody wants to shower in like the open air, because like it's just like a fucking curtain, and it's open, and the windows are usually open and stuff, so it's like nice and warm in there. So most people do prefer to shower in there, even though it is like I'm showering in a cage. Like a cage. I can't, like, I cannot. A cage. A cage. The last thing that the lawsuit included was strip searches. They would do an ungodly amount of strip searches at any given opportunity and abuse them. And it's really weird because we're all minors. And it's a legit strip search, like, bend over at the waist, and if you don't bend correctly you have to do it again. It has to be at the waist. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I am. So if you bend like this, you have to bend at the waist. If you bend down like this, nope, you have to make sure that they can see your lips, your gooch, all of it. You have to make sure you spread it all the way open so that they can see inside your pussy hole. Yup. And then you have to cough. A real one like this. So that the muscles in your pussy and your butthole contract. And they watch your little butthole flutter. Isn't that great? 30, 40-year-old. Oh, and some of the people working at the prison were only like 23, 25. Like, I don't know what makes it worse. A 23-year-old looking at a 14-year-old's pussy, or a 15-year-old looking at a 14-year-old's pussy. But I'm uncomfortable and too many people saw my vagina. Oh my god. Especially Miss Callahan. She liked it. She would comment on our pubic hair. She'd be like, ooh, how'd you make that shape? I swear to God, bitch. I swear to God, bitch. So it makes me uncomfortable, and obviously, like, only males can give male strip searches, only females can give female strip searches, but what if you're trans? Then, that fucking sucks to be you. Like, sorry, like, they don't give a fuck. They don't care, and they would have a grown man looking at what you don't want them to be looking at, or you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's worse. And like, I didn't know any trans people when I was in prison, and I don't think that fucking matters, because why the fuck would they tell me? Or like tell anybody? You don't tell people that. Not in prison. No, you don't tell nobody that shit. Sorry. For your safety, like, legitimately, you don't tell nobody that. And on the guy side, like, they were all fucking in the ass. So, like, I don't really know what's going over there. But, like, queer and trans people, like, they go to jail and prison, too. Like, imagine how they feel. There was a lot of abuse and a lot of fucked up shit that happened. And a lot of fucked up shit that's still happening. Because this was almost 10 years ago. Yeah. I'm only 23. So that's how we all got maced. And abused. Let me know if you want to hear more. And let's send some thoughts and prayers to Jasmine and everybody else. 'Cause that wasn't right.